Hey everybody, it's been a while. Got to get used to filming as I get things done around here. It's just been proven difficult because I just want to get things done and I got to get used to the filming aspect. So anyway, I'll let you see what's been going on around here. So let me show you around. So I gathered a few trees that I had in these smart pots acquired recently, and started to put them, staging them where I might put them. They're not exactly in the rows I want, but they're at least gathered in the same area that I want to plant them in. The sago palm and pups are not going to be here. They're going to be located around the corner where my mother-in-law's build out is going to be. But for now, they're here just to get them out of the front yard because I cleaned that up a little bit yesterday. Again, more work that I didn't show because I was just trying to get it done. So anyway, I have 3 fig trees here, one right there, another one here, and another one over here. We'll talk about varieties at another video. And then the rest of these are, well, this is an apple that's going to be on the other side of the fence, so I just didn't move it yet. But the other ones are all some type of like plum type trees, so they will be planted on this side. And I'm hoping to get everything planted and figured out before the rainy season, or before it gets too cold. That way they can have the rains and all that without this easily draining pots that they're in now. So let me show you the other side of the yard. Alright, so everything's pretty much the same over here. I still have to get these hay bales, or straw bales rather, smoothed out and this area more even. So, and I had to take out the Asian pear because it was dead. I determined that, so I'm going to replace that with one of the trees I'm going to plant. The sticks over there. It's the rest of it there, so I'm going to take that out. And I might do a video on replacing that. Other than that, everything else is growing pretty good. What I decided to do at the corner is I have these blueberry bushes that they're different varieties, and I'll go into the varieties in a different video. But I decided a while back, but I just have them in this spot now, that I'm going to have blueberries and different types of berries all around the corner here to kind of fill that out. And also what I did that I didn't video was the Bear's Lime tree. I went ahead and transplanted there. I'm going to put some mulch over it in a while. Just wanted to make sure it was watered and everything, so it kind of goes along with the citrus row there we got going. Other than the white nectarine at the end, the tallest one, just the way it all came together. So yeah, there's hopefully these will be spaced apart all the way around the corner, give them more space to branch out. And then this will be the blueberry and other types of berry location. So let me just swing you around and come over to this side. Nothing too much has been done over here except for just gathering some trees, putting them where I think I want them. Going to the front, not sure if you've noticed in the other video, it was such a mess out here. This one I actually cleaned up. All this is cleaned up. There's no debris or rocks or anything else over here anymore, so that's been cleaned up. Do something else with this area. The bricks might not stay, not sure yet. So I have comfrey that we're going to use for chop and drop. So all of these will be in the orchard area. So once I put them in there, they'll start growing real nicely, and I can use them for additional mulch as well. So, and these are just the lilies that I've had for a while. I've been separating them and they keep propagating it themselves, so I'll probably keep those just for looks. And I did have a sad story. This stick that you see here is one of my moringa trees, and looks like the gopher or ground whatever, I think it was a gopher, got to the roots. So it's so sad. This chewed him up. So I'm hoping that this will survive. It actually is doing okay. It's still green, and it's still living, so I'm hoping that it'll give me something, some new leaves coming out. So we'll see how that goes. So, and then these are of course my tomato plants, some other trees that I'll be placing, and then this little group here is all of my cherry trees. And again, I'll talk about the varieties in another video. So I have 4 cherry trees, one's in the ground and the 3 right there. And then over here, past the crepe myrtle, we have I think these are Ben Lur. I can't remember off the top of my head, but these are, I'm trying to remember what type of berry they are. But there's one there, and there's a bigger one over there. And as you can also see that the banana has been planted. So I took one of the pups away in the first video that I posted. I had 3 pups with the mother plants. So I put one of the pups, the smallest one, over here, and it seems to be doing okay. It went through a little stress, but as you can see, it's growing. The inside's growing a little bit better. New one coming out there, so I'm hoping that's going to be good. And this is just some extra, you know, soil that I had in little pots that I just put in here. It's deeper than that, but that's not going to be the permanent location, just somewhere to keep it alive for now. So, come back over here. So while I was planting those, I planted my other moringas. So this is the only moringa I have left in the pot. So I'll be using that one. This is kind of like a moringa row. I'll be using that one once one of the others don't make it or something. So this one went through a little stress and it's growing back again. So this one's doing okay. And this one over here, same thing, and it's growing again. So that's doing good. And then here's the mother with the 2 pups down there, still growing well. So that's good. Then here's the moringa that was next to the one that the gopher took out. So this one's still doing well. So I'm hoping this will be doing well into next year. And then here's where the gopher took out the one. So he hasn't come back because I flooded him out, and I put that shovel hole there. This is where it was planted. I don't see any more shoveling of dirt from a rodent, so I'm hoping that he moved on. So I may use this again for the one that's either the one that was rooted or the one that's still in the pot. I might put here. And then over here at the end, there's another one that I transplanted right here. Looks like it's doing good. So I have 6 moringas all the way down with a banana in the middle. So I'm hoping that over time this can be kind of like a wall of moringa trees. And if you're not familiar with moringa, go ahead and look it up, and I'll see if I can get it in the description below about what moringa does for the body. It helps. And it's been used in third world countries for nutrition value too. So I'll try to get that up there as well. It's considered to be the miracle tree. And also it casts shade. You can see this one, as linky as it is, and they kind of are linky, but they do this foliage the bigger it gets, so you can still see a shadow on the wall. So they do provide some shade to the house. So the morning sun, especially in the summer, this will help shade this wall. That's why I'm doing this, to make this wall populated. These are fast growing trees, and once the banana catches up, this will be nice and covered with you know, foliage and different types of trees. So that'll be interesting to see in the future. So anyway, just wanted to catch you up on what's been going on around here and kind of get going. This is a wonderful pomegranate that seems to have changed, so I'm hoping that it's not dying. It's just changing. The other one hasn't done that yet, so this one's not a wonderful pomegranate, it's a different variety. And the neighbor actually has one over there that's not really changing too much yet, so I'm just hoping this one survives. So I'll be planting that pomegranate next to this one, probably over there, somewhere, probably around there. So the 2 pomegranates will be on this side. And then what I decided as well is the middle of this. All right, I guess my phone stopped at 10 minutes, so let me continue here. I had to go somewhere and come back and film. That's why the shade is a little bit further out now. So what I was saying was that I have these extra apple trees that I had no place to put. So what I want to do is go ahead and place the apple trees probably in this middle section of this area here. So the pomegranates, like I said, would go here and there, and then the apple trees would be throughout this area here down the middle. And then that way I'll have essentially 3 rows of different things in this area. This gets afternoon shade, so I'm hoping that everything will be fine. I kind of want to do it as a test for the apple trees, because I'm hearing a lot about apple trees not growing in this area, but some people are. So it's like, okay, I'll have an example of 4 apple trees growing in an area where it gets afternoon shade, and then of course the 2 apple trees that are growing over there are all day sun. So I'll just compare in my area to see how that works out. So all right, okay, that's it for this video. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't yet. I would like to make more videos as I go along and see this grow as the channel grows. And if you'd like to comment, do so. I would like to encourage comments on the page here, so I can go back and forth and maybe have a little community going, and share each other's secrets and tips along the way. Also, I like to use this channel as a vlog for myself to see how things over time become mature, and I can see how everything has matured, and the failures and the successes along the way that I can look back on. So this is going to be a pretty cool journey. So this channel is going to mainly be about growing, but there's also going to be maybe some construction, some work that might not be related to gardening and growing, but I just want to kind of tie it all together somehow. So hope you guys enjoyed. All right, thank you.